It's been a rocky and a volatile month in Sudan since armed clashes broke out in the capital Khartoum between the Rapid Support Forces and the Sudanese military on April 15th. The violence killed more than 600 civilians and displaced about 700,000 people internally, and 150,000 people have entered neighboring countries like Egypt, Ethiopia, Eritrea, South Sudan, and Chad, according to the United Nations. The World Health Organization said more than 28 hospitals in Sudan were attacked, and that made the Sudanese overwhelmed health system to work only with 30% of its capacity, which is warning of a looming health catastrophe. The humanitarian situation is deteriorating. People are in need for food, medicine, and life-saving necessities. There is still water shortages after 4 weeks of clashes. Power outages and telecommunications are still sporadic. The humanitarian situation is deteriorating, and aid workers cannot provide aid for those in need, especially in the capital Khartoum. And despite the agreement signed in Jeddah a week ago to provide humanitarian access or corridors for those in need between the two, this agreement was between the two warring factions, but on the ground, the clashes are still impacting the flow of aid and, of course, the flow of trade. So Sudan right now is in isolation. The trade routes are closed. The main port have suspended its operations until further notice. So the situation, humanitarian situation, health situation, economic situation are deteriorating without a sign of soon relief. People are so hopeful that Jeddah peace talks that started with humanitarian declaration can morph into a political resolution and mediation talks to stop the hostilities and fighting immediately and to restore calm and stability in Sudan after 1 month of fierce clashes. Naba Muhiddin, CGTN, Madani, Sudan.